Hey guys, today I'm taking a look at Oil Enterprise. This is a modern day oil drilling simulation game. So let's just go ahead and start a scenario. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the first one. So my goal is to reach $10 million or 10 million credits. My current balance is 3 million. And we'll do that by finding some oil. So let's do a deep test drill, which will find all the oil in this area. And that'll be available in 3 days. So let's just go ahead and wait 3 days. Has a really nice soundtrack. Alright, so now let's go ahead and purchase a pump jack. Put that about here, 100% efficiency. We're gonna go ahead and build a lot of things. So let's build 2 pump jacks. I guess I'll build the other one here. And then let's go ahead and build a refinery. Let's build this big one. Actually, that's way too much money. Let's build a small one. I'm actually gonna need to build 2 of those. But let's go ahead and build the rest of the stuff first. Let's build a pumping station. We're gonna have to take out a loan, that's fine. Put a pumping station here, so that it can pump the oil to here, which will pump it out to sell. And we'll eventually be able to sell oil on the free market or through contracts. So we need one more thing. Let's build a storage unit. We'll build this one. We'll just put it up here. Alright, now we wait. If you get to over $1 million negative, you will go bankrupt and you will lose the game, so you have to be very careful not to go bankrupt. And the easiest way to go bankrupt is to take out too many contracts. If you don't have enough barrels coming in a day and you take out too many contracts, then you'll get hit with these huge fines for failing to meet their expectations. So now it's telling me that if I don't increase my balance to above negative within 12 months, I will go bankrupt. So just some other things while we're waiting. There's a headquarters, and later on in the game when you get a lot more money, you can purchase buildings that will increase your, they'll give you little perks like plus 2% pump production, capacity, all these interesting buildings like research and logistics and all that jazz. And then there's the world map. You can actually purchase license in different areas, and some areas have better like cheaper production or cheaper construction and higher oil yields and so forth, but it costs a lot of money to actually go to different areas. So right now we're just going to stay in our little area. So this pumping station is complete. That's good. We're just going to go a little faster now. We should be getting oil soon. Okay, we've started to get oil, so now we can take out our first contract. We're getting 480 barrels a day, so let's take out this one, which is a 350 barrel a day contract for 150 days. And I forgot how much it said. It said something like, let's go here. We'll get $4.6 million in revenue throughout that 180 days. So that's for 350, right? We actually have 150 surplus. Let's go ahead and do another 100 contract. And let's do this one. There we go. So now we're going to be making money soon, once the contracts start. Okay, everything seems to be going well. We can go to our production overview, and we can see that our refineries are limiting the amount of oil we are making, so we need to build another refinery. We're not going to do that until we get some money though. And we can get money by selling on the free market, which I can show you here. We can sell maybe not that many, maybe like 300, and I just made a little bit of money, so that's good. I don't want to sell too much because I actually took out too many contracts, and this will put me in the negative soon. But it should be fine for 60 days. There's a strong earthquake. Many of our buildings were damaged. Are you kidding me? Doesn't look like we're damaged. We look fine. So we're almost out of negative already. We're making money very fast. I can go ahead and purchase that refinery so we can get out of that limit. We don't need a big one. Let's do a small one. There we go. We can also build safety buildings, fire department, alarm control unit, drill master. This will give me workers to repair my buildings. But I'm not going to build that. I don't think I need to build it for this starting mission. My bank, I'm getting money finally. Sweet. I'm actually producing negative surplus, which means I'm actually losing barrels every day, and if that goes to negative, then my contracts will cancel out and I'll get hit with some huge fines. But fortunately for me, I saved up a lot of oil in this storage tank, so I should be fine. Let's go ahead and start building one more pumpjack. We'll build it about... Wait, you can't build it here? Oh, dang it. I can build it here. Cool. And this is pretty much all you really need to complete the first mission. Later on, you'll be building way more buildings, and it gets pretty complicated. Most of the game really takes place in this menu, though. You're kind of watching your contracts, making sure you have plenty of barrels to produce enough for all these contracts. Once you complete a contract successfully, your market opinion will go up and you'll get more or higher end contracts, which will require more barrels a day and pays you a lot more. You can kind of see down here, I'm not sure how well you can see this, but you can see when the contracts end and when you'll get a large amount of barrels coming in. So I'm getting 300 more barrels, so let's go ahead and take out this contract, sign, there we go. I'm at my limit, so let's go ahead and sell some on the market. You can sell oil freely or you can take out contracts, but contracts give you a lot more money. Our surplus with Stanley has been completed. Once you complete a contract, your market opinion goes up and you get more contracts that you'll be able to do later on. So right now I'm getting 100 plus a day. So let's go ahead and take out maybe this 251. Actually, let's take out this 151. There we go. I think the more stars, the better you get paid. So it's good to do the higher star ones. Okay, I'm at $2 million. The goal is 10 million, so it's kind of just a waiting game from here on out. Let's look at our production overview. We are limited by refineries. I guess I can build a small one. Wouldn't cost that much. Okay, so now we're at negative 40 barrels a day. I have plenty of barrels in storage though, so we should be fine. Sometimes this game bugs out though. In my last gameplay, or my last playthrough of this, sometimes you'll randomly fail contracts, and I don't understand why, even if you have tons of barrels in storage. So you just have to keep that in mind and just make sure you have plenty of money to cover any cost of failures. Has a really nice, like, relaxing soundtrack as well. I could build a lot more refineries, but I feel like I have plenty at the moment and it's just fine to just sit back and relax for a little while. So now I have 150 coming in, so let's go ahead and make another contract. I'll do this one. And maybe this one too. Let's go ahead and sell some. There we go. Say we completed another contract. I might be taking out a bit too many contracts at the moment, but I think we're fine. This one, they want 1,100 barrels a day for 180 days, but you'll make $18 million. That is crazy. My market opinion is really high. It's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and slow it down a little bit. So I still have a surplus. There's not a whole lot I can take out though, maybe this one. There's not any small contracts. I might have to wait and then take out a big contract. I'm just gonna keep selling some barrels on the market every day. But I'm about to reach 10 million. I'm at 7 million already. Almost at 8 million. So I'm about to have 300 available. Actually, I should be able to just reach 10 million without taking out any more contracts. I was going to wait until some of these contracts ended so my barrels per day would go up and then I could take out a huge one like this. But it seems like I'm about to hit 10 million, which will be the end of this level. So that's pretty much how you play. Main goal is to make sure you have enough barrels coming in a day to cover your contracts, and if you don't, then you're going to get hit with some heavy fines, and you can go negative extremely fast in this game if you don't have the money to cover the fines. Some of the fines are like $1 million fine, which is crazy. And slowly your buildings will degrade and you have to repair them later on. Mission complete. Sweet. 10 million credits. That's pretty much how this game plays out. There's a bunch of scenarios, there's free play, and there's a network game. I'm not sure what this is. Launch one of the many scenarios, prove yourself in a campaign mode. I don't know what network game means. Maybe you can play with others. There's a bunch of different missions. That's kind of cool. Ice Age. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's cool. So a different map. There's giant mountains in the way, blocking some area. Looks like a bigger field. Maybe not, but kind of cool. Different areas and so forth. So yeah, if you enjoyed this little video, be sure to check this game out on Steam. I'll leave a link in the description below, and I hope you guys have a great day.